And welcome to another edition of my daily day. So, every so often I deal with trolls, and you know, I've been told that if I respond back to a troll, that I'm just feeding into it. No, I don't agree with that at all. I agree. I agree to a certain extent, but here's the thing: I am allowed to still defend myself and then block that person. So if I call somebody out or if I screenshot something, that's not feeding into them. That's exposing them. And that's also showing someone else who deals with trolls how to deal with the situation. Sorry about that. We're on the outside right now. But I don't believe it's feeding into them. If you totally ignore them, basically you're allowing them to step all over you. You are allowed to fire back. And then, once you get that out, block them. But I don't believe that if you screenshot and you post about it, that's not feeding them. Because you never know who that person's friends with. So now, by exposing them, someone on your friends list could say, "Oh man, I got that guy as a friend. What a douchebag." And that person may make the decision to keep them or delete them. So that's what I'm giving. I'm giving that choice. But it's not feeding into them. Because if you let people shit all over you, you're gonna deal with the rest of your life. Ignoring helps to a point. Only after you get what you have to say out, then you can ignore them after. You don't even have to let them respond. They already said their piece. So I feel like I'm allowed to say my piece too. So it's not going to be a very long video. I just needed to get that out because I feel like when I made a post about someone trying to bring me down, that I felt like there was a positive response, but there was a few people who were like, no, you're doing exactly what they want. I don't believe so. And trust me, I've dealt with my fear of trolls. And the way I used to deal with it, yeah. I used to respond to them, they responded to me, I responded to them, and blah, blah, blah. That's feeding into them. But talking to you right now, anyone out there, if someone attacks you, your character, your looks, your race, whatever it may be, you have every right to fire back. Get what you have to say out, then block them. I just did it today on TikTok. Guy basically said I'm a waste of internet bandwidth. I just responded in kind, blocked him. But I'm not gonna let anybody shit on like the things that I do to try to make people happy, try to make people laugh. My TikTok videos. So don't let anybody shit on you. You have every right to do what you want to do. And if people don't like it, they don't have to respond. The ones that do respond, they're trolls. You respond in kind, block them, end of story. And the people who appreciate your videos, always thank them for it. So thank you so much. Because I know if they're responding with something generous or kind, they really appreciate what I did. Just like when I respond to people and they respond in kind, it makes me feel good that they acknowledge that whenever they post it made me smile or laugh or giggled. But never, ever let anybody walk on you. Because the minute they walk on you, they beat you. Like I keep saying, don't beat into their drama. Respond. Get your feelings out. It's over. Hey, if I'm wrong, I mean, which I know I'm not wrong, but if you feel like I'm wrong, I'll just agree to disagree, because the worst thing you can do is just let it sit inside you. If you need to say what you have to say it and get it over with. Never let anything bottle up in there. But the people say, "Oh, just don't let it bother you." Really? Don't let it bother you. I mean, it's gonna bother you whether you say it's not or it is, because you're reading it. You gotta get rid of that negative by firing back with a positive. And when I say firing back with a positive, I'm not saying feed into their bullshit like, "Oh well, fuck you too," blah blah blah. I'm saying say it with kindness in a way. What's the old saying? Kill them with kindness. Whenever I respond to somebody's negativity, I always just like, "Well, that's how you feel. It's like, good for you. Like, I hope you have a great day." Blah blah blah. That irks them more than anything, because they really want you to fire back with swears and oh rah, like with growly face. And that's what not to do. When you respond, kill them with kindness. Much love, peace, and harmony.